How's it going, guys? It's been a hell of a good while, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump on a little video that's a little bit different from what me and my brothers talk about and what we show you on the channel, and mainly because I've been seeing the one of the weirdest shirts out there, and I'm not saying like in a weird in a bad way. I'm just saying I'm seeing it more at where I work. You know what I mean? It's the DADDS shirts, and for maybe some of you that already know, they're like dads against daughters dating shirts, and it caught me strange because I was reading the rules behind a guy's back, literally, and then I looked up the rules, and then like it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's beyond hilarious. It's almost like a threatening one. I'm not saying they're threatening. I mean, like a T-shirt doesn't scare me. Just like biceps on a bigger dude doesn't scare me either. Or hell, a gun pointed at me scares me. It doesn't. But it caught my attention, and I'm reading all these little comments, and I'm watching all these videos about dads against daughters dating, and then I think it was from Magic, the song. I don't know what it is, but everybody knows what it is. Where where the guy says, what the hell is the lyric? He's just saying like I'm gonna marry your daughter anyway or whatever. If you don't give me the blessing, I'm still gonna do it. I don't know. It's somewhere in that nature, but it caught my attention because now there's a dad version of it. You know what I mean? Where like it's a bunch of fathers like saying all these things to all like and they're reflected to the kids, and it got me thinking. I was like, man, dude, I don't. I somewhat remember this back in when I was 13. I first started dating, and I remember so much like not so much the dad giving me crap, it was more like the mom giving me a bunch of threats, I guess. And I got that from every parent. When I go and meet the one's families, but it was always my idea. I don't know why. It was always my idea to meet them instead of them meet me because it knocks them off their game just a little bit. And I'm just here to say, man. I mean, like nothing towards the dad because I don't understand what it is as a dad. I'm not a dad yet, but I will say for the guy that's gonna go ahead and date a girl and she has that overzealous or over pretentious dad, or or the mom, or just the parents in general that are just gonna give you hell. Don't be so deterred, man. I mean, yes, I know you're not scared. I know that. I know for a fact that you probably don't give a damn either what they say. But at the same time, have like a certain level of respect that comes with it. You know what I mean? You may not know what it is, but me, I learned real early on in life because nowadays these kids, yes, I'm 22 years old, but I do know what it was to have respect and a little bit of loyalty and some honesty as a kid because I grew up poor. I didn't have much, and the jobs we worked when I got straight out of school, mowing yards and installing water systems or helping my dad with his business, that really wasn't money for us to go and spend. That was money for us to survive. You know, that's what it was. So I learned that. And what I'm just gonna throw to you kids is pretty much this. Yes, the dad probably doesn't want you dating the daughter. Period. You know, was it his idea to let his daughter date? Probably not. Probably the mom helped him kind of understand. Like, hey, look, this is just what they do, and and they know it for a damn fact because that's how their daughter's here. I mean, they have to go out and date somehow, unless they're asexual. That's about it. And hell, and as far as on the lines of man, look, like just be honest. You know, like you don't have to tell them what your intentions are because like 9 times out of 10 you don't know what they are. You don't know if you're gonna date her forever. You don't know if you're gonna have a virginity. You don't know what's gonna happen. So your whole little intentions are kind of in the air until something happens. And and one of the main thing is pwn up. And what I mean by that, like pwn up to what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? You may not have a job. You may just go to school, and you all may have a high school or middle school or just a college relationship. You still live with your mom and dad or whatever. Own up to it. You know, you don't have to like. They expect you already to be like, you know, a scared little punk of the guy. And the guy could be some kind of law enforcement. Some guy can be some sort of military, or he could just be a big guy. It doesn't matter. They're not gonna hurt you because like being their age, they're not that they kind of outgrown that level of stupid. You know what I mean? Yes, they're willing to go to jail for their daughters. Yes, they're willing to kill you, but it's a blank threat as far as like the killing thing. If them going to jail, punch you in the face, I mean maybe, but still, like the even though you're still just a kid to them, like try to show a bit of manness, I guess, and like try to show them, hey, look, you don't have your man card yet, but it's in the process of getting it, and grip the crap out of his hand. It almost feels like you know, like if he has a bigger hand than you know what? You squeeze the shit out of that little pinky, you know, you shake their hand really hard, give it all you got, let them know that not so much in a threatening mode because they're very. I mean, the fact that you're already dating their daughter, it kind of throws them in defensive mode already. The last thing you want to do is have him stare you down, and then you, for some reason, get stupid enough and try to stare him down, and then you're in his house. That's one thing I know. I mean, hell, I've beaten the crap out of people in my own yard because they're in my yard and I can do whatever I want. The moment they walk past the mailbox, it's over. I can't do nothing to them. You know what I mean? But still. Like your intentions, it's simple. Just treat the girl right, the right way. You know, she she may not be expecting much out of you, but try to go a little bit above and beyond. Of as far as your relationship, because that does help in a relationship. When you go a little bit above and beyond, not all the time, sometimes. Because you do it every time, like you're almost gonna smother her. But at the same time, is like try to work. If you're in that process and you feel you're ready, which you're probably not, but you feel it, you know, like start a little, like a small relationship, like very small. Like I'm not even moving my finger because that's how small it needs to be. A very small one, a very small relationship with the mom, the dad. Show an interest. Who knows? You like guns, he may like guns. You know how to somewhat shoot. He can shoot better than you. Goes. It doesn't really say you're using your brain when you're going hunting or you're gonna go shooting with the guy's dad, but it shows a bit of character, you know. But in, like hey man, I noticed the blades on the grass are getting a little high up there. I know how to use a lawnmower. How about I mow for you a couple of times, and maybe on the weekends I come see your daughter too, and mow your grass or cut your yard or whatever have you, and then we can watch a movie here or at your place. You know. You just try to surprise them in a certain way. Because for real, when with my father-in-law, I tell you this much, we don't get along. But and for the sake of my wife and his daughter, we just try to tolerate each other. That's it. And with my mother-in-law, she hated me from the beginning. She saw me in black all the time. I always had a skull on me. I had a mohawk or I had the gauges. She used to call me Satan's child for some reason. I don't know why, but it was in Spanish. But I knew what she was talking about. But still, you know what I mean? But as far along the lines from my experience of dating other times is what just chin up and like leave all your own bullshit out the door. You know what I mean? Because what you've done so far doesn't impress them. Because one thing that they know about you is they already were you. They already know. Oh yeah, like I'm an honor student, and oh man, I have a hell of an arm because I play football and you're a lineman. They already know you're freaking lying through your teeth. You know, they don't care how much you can press. They don't care how much you can run. They don't care. Period. Because they already know the bullshit that you're trying to pull off of them because that was the same tactics they used when they were kids or when they were in high school. You know what I mean? And everything that you're planning to do with the girl, they've done it. I mean, it like that man could be one of the million guys that found that one girl in middle school and stuck with her in high school, and bam, they got married somehow. but he already knows the schemes you're playing. And even worse, it could be the one guy that the dad. You mean yeah, he's married and he has a wife, nice house or whatever, and but he already knows the games that you're gonna play because you don't know it, but he's already had too many girlfriends, played all the tricks you're gonna play. Even worse, he got him to work. So he already knows your bullcrap. Your best idea is literally out the door. Try honesty for once. For some reason, that's like the easiest thing to do. Yet nobody ever tries it anymore, especially with these kids nowadays. I mean, hell, I was with my wife, and I was just like, of course, me always buy more bullets, buy more guns probably, and even though she hated it. And then we went to the store and we bought some groceries, and then bam, I see a girl. I knew automatically she was less than 13. You wanna why? Because my wife saw the stomach. She wants like, oh, that's so cute. And like, how far are you? And she's like, oh, I'm 4 months. And I was like, he's like, oh, and like, and like she was small, but the weird thing was she's like, oh my god, how old are you? And she said she was 13, and the little girl, bless her heart, she was open, she was kind, but in my mind, I'm like, dude, you done messed up your life. No, like I mean, for real, you do not know what just happened to you. It hasn't sunk into your head yet, but she'll learn. Kevin Hart, you're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn exactly what the hell you did. But as far as that, like the honesty that doesn't go along with today's society, try that. It could, hell, maybe it can even boost your relationship. Hell, it did for me. You know, I may have been too honest according to what my wife said. My dad didn't, my father-in-law didn't have to know I was in jail. He didn't have to know. He didn't have to know I owned guns. He didn't have to know how I lived before I met her or what I did. But still, try honesty. And maybe you won't have to feel threatened about the dad or the mom. That's one weird scenario. How I never really found the moms hate me more than the dad does. The dad's always hated me, but still, like, leave bullshit aside, or not even just cut it off. I mean, your bullshit is bullshit for a reason. Just cut it off and throw it in a river, and try to man up with some honesty. You ain't got your B card yet. You ain't got your man card, but it's in the process. And far along the lines of dating one man's daughter, no, they're not gonna like you anymore with your acts of kindness. They're gonna see if you're gonna be that kid that they were, and if you're not, maybe they'll bat an eye to you. Maybe, not a guarantee. There's a reason why these shirts are being made and why these threats are being made too. So try it out. Try a little bit of honesty. Try to be, even though you're maybe 15, 14, 16, 17, try to be a tad bit of a gentleman with her. But once the texting is done and you're with your boys, you can be that douchebag. You can be the idiot of the day, or you can be the tough guy of the night. Just yeah, just don't bring that to their doorstep, and then you'll be fine. You may have to lead a double life, but uh, you're pretty much signing your own death warrant if you want to be that retard in their household. See what I'm saying? I ain't threatening you in a weird way. I'm just telling you how it's gonna be. But still, that's my little insight for the young kids that don't understand what it is, or maybe you just don't know what to do, and you're in this weird school relationship or in a real relationship. Let's get into that. Understand that between the point of view and the dads, the daughters, and maybe how you want to proceed yourself. If it helps you, fine. If it doesn't, chuck me away like the rest of the videos. But still, leave a comment below if you like. I'll get back to it. And I'll answer in the next one. And there will be some more because I'm limited on time right now. Alright, I'm Jay Lou, South Texas. You young boys, I suggest watch it. But in the end, it's what you do. Alright, I'll see y'all later.